Hey, I'm Andrew from Wolfmother, this is Ian from Wolfmother, and you're here with Music Connection magazine. Well, we're playing tonight at the something lake, the Swan Lake or something.
Big Swan Lake.
The Big Swan Lake, that's priority number one. Mm-hmm. We just played last night at Easy Tiger. That was great. We fly out 6 a.m. or something tomorrow, so... Well, we've been on the road for about a month or so before this. We started off in Minneapolis, New York, Boston, Chicago, all down the East Coast, all the way here. So that was our preparation, I think. You know, like by the time we got here, we were in full touring mode, so it was great. Yeah. I played here 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
10 years ago, or maybe I was here probably like 2 or 3 years in a row. The first time I came here, we stayed at some Holiday Inn, like way out, to a room. I had like $15 to my name. Go to a bar that's close to the venue and close to the hotel. I don't run around, or I used to. I remember it was like there was a gig, Queens of the Stone Age played at an aircraft hangar or something, and it was just like you just wind up in cars just driving around all night. It's just like, you know, we went to Austin City Limits and met some guy from the Grammys, and then he's like, oh, I'll come to your gig. And then there's a guy who owns Coachella, or owns the land of Coachella, and he's like, love the gig. And then there's just so many influential, you know, industry people from all over the world, and they all come here, and if you play a good show, it can make it, you know, it's one thing to put a, you know, 15-second video of yourself eating a hamburger on Instagram, but it's another thing to play a good show at South by Southwest.
Nature. How would you explain it? Like, it's good, but I don't know. I personally feel because cities are so spread apart, sometimes it's the communications are. There's a bit of a distance. I feel, I know, with Perth especially, like there's a whole music scene in Perth, but it's just so far away on the other side where we are. I don't know, it's doing well though.
Well, yeah, it's just like a period of growth, you know, like I started out with 2 guys who lived across the street. And that was the first band I started, so I had no idea about publishing and touring. Like, I remember saying, like, oh, you know, I think this band's so good, we could do, like, 1 gig a week. And the drummer was like, no way, man. Now we're doing 6 shows a week. You know, so it's like, when people don't like it, can't handle it, or get annoyed or want to go home or not making enough money, or who knows what, people get sick of it, or they, you know, you don't know that's going to happen. So you just like, I'm the one who kept going. I kept going, yeah, and I think you just got to go with it. You know what I mean? You just got to go with it. Like, I mean, when the first guys quit, like, I doubted, you know, everyone doubts everything. They doubt this, they doubt that, and then it just kind of built up and kept going. And now it's like, there's always doubts, hey? This industry is full of doubt. And I think the first 10 or 11 shows sold out. And I'm just like, I'm not putting my energy into doubt or stress or worry. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Look at these people like strutting around and want to be the next big stars, and I just enjoy yourself. Hey, just like seriously, like whatever's happening now, these are the magical moments, like, so just soak it up. I think enthusiasm and being grateful for people giving you turning up to your show or listening to your music. It's a good, it sort of like nourishes your musical soul, so I don't expect anything. My expectations are like, everything's a bonus, so it's a philosophical thing, you know what I mean? It's like this record like is positive energy, and it really like wants to make an impression. When you listen to like some of these songs, it's like dressing up to go out or something. It's like you're not going out in your tracksuit pants. It's like you're trying to make an impression. So, and you're trying to like play to your strengths. You're trying to do what makes Wolfmother the best you can. So I mean, but I'm happy with keep my solo record, keep moving, New Crown. I think every record has its place, time and place. So I'm happy with everything, but I'm also looking forward to the next thing as well. Like that record was like I wrote that in 13 days or something. And 13 days is a long time. If we spent 13 days like trying to write a movie and we just stayed in this hotel for 2 weeks every day for 8, you'd do something good. You know what I mean? If you put all your energy. 13 days sounds like quick, but it's actually like a long time if you just really focus on it. But now it's like, I wish this record had this, like I'm talking to Ian going, we could do this and this and this, and trying little riffs that sound, you always want to do the next thing. It's like performance. Like it's an unknown thing. I mean, I see this band last night. It was like these girls singing these amazing harmonies and beautifully written songs, and you think, how are we going to contribute to this? And we walk on there and the crowds just goes nuts, and somehow we have something, but you don't really know what it is. You don't know. It's like,
I think there's something very kinetic about it. It's a movement. There's a lot of good energy, and the crowd feels that.
The studio is like comfortable because you can keep working on things, but the studio, someone asked me this the other day, like, what do you prefer, the studio or live? And it's like they're both, it's like yin and yang, you need both. And I think getting in the studio is like the truth in a certain, because you see where you're at, you hear what's going on, and then it's almost like playing it live is the truth as well, because you see if people like it. So you're constantly bouncing between these two like confronting situations where you find out what's going on. But it's, it can be nerve-wracking, but you just got to be up for the challenge, hey? I think it's good to focus on your instrument, focus on what you do, what you play, and try to do that well. And if you do that well, everything falls into place. Everything else will fall into place. Whether you're a singer, drummer, bass player, guitarist, if you focus on your thing, everything else falls into place. You know, you can get record deals and whatever else, or, you know, like yeah, I think you'll always be in demand if you're good at what you do. But if you think it's everything else and you forget about that, you'll have a big fall. You'll really hurt your ego and self-esteem, and you'll suffer.
New stage outfits.
More vintage clothes.
Yeah.
More t-shirts and vests that almost fit but still look slightly awkward and get lost. Thanks for listening to our music. Hope you like the new record, Victorious. Hope you come out and see a show sometime in Europe or the States or Mexico or El Paso.
Wherever you might be.
Wherever you might be.